Okay, I took a short break because I wanted to find some materials, and yeah, this is the part about Katyusha. And people don't understand Katyusha concept. So first I will show you video, sadly without voice. Katyusha, it's this rocket artillery, Russian, which would shoot us, very quickly and very devastating and just scary. Maybe it wasn't, too accurate or something. I don't know. I'm not historical. I don't care. But yeah, this is how I meant. I called this Katyusha because I had this connection in memory that it will shoot so quickly. And here is a demonstration. So there were two ships with auto turrets which would start to shoot, and they would damage opponent very quickly. And we will see in a moment. So you can see using map hack. Here is some user interface, by the way. And okay, now we start to shoot, and what happens? He gets crit very quickly, he gets damage, he drops items, guns, loaders. He cannot fight back because he has no, he lost Remo turrets, yeah. And people didn't understand few things. So I will bring them in a moment. Okay. And we retreat to the safety. So I don't remember why we built it. One reason was that we wanted to get banned. It was so hard to get banned. We didn't get banned before. And we decided, okay, we need to get banned to move on. But okay. And second part was, if I remember correctly, we had no good ships. No, we for sure had ships. We had resources to build a ship we wanted. So maybe people would run away when they saw big ship. Or maybe they would wait to have advantage. So have more ships, more people, etc. So we wanted to have, I wanted to have, because my friend was skeptical about concept, to have as much damage as possible. So I decided, hey, what if we build this auto turret ship? And I see auto turrets, I'm not sure if they shoot as quickly as they did before, but each auto turret would shoot 3.5 times of Remo turret. 3.5. So having one player can control two turrets, auto turrets, so 7 Remo turrets. It's equivalent. And we have 3 healers, 3 clients left, so 21 Remo turrets. Shooting would be on pace, it would be equally to have 21 Remo turrets or this Katyusha ship. And we have 2 ships like this, so 32 Remo turrets. It's a lot of damage. And it's amazing because even after, showing these videos, after damaging multiple ships, people would call this is dump, this ship is shit, etc. Because they would look at this as, I don't know, some kind of design. I don't know if I have some zoom in, but the goal was not to have to destroy completely, wipe completely opponent, or to collect all, I don't know, his metal. Let me check, Katyusha, Drednot. It wasn't the goal. Yeah, but I remember that one guy was I don't know, mad or something. He would call this is shit because they bring 2 ships to damage his ship and they didn't destroy him because he managed to escape. But I remember this guy because we checked tab, press tab, and we checked how many people there are online, and he had like 20 crew. because it was really ridiculous amount of people, and he had 20 crew. He had, you know, big ship like this, automated ship with killers, with everything, and he managed to escape against 2 ships which are worth nothing. Because if you look at, we started with really nothing. We had no loaders, we had no anything. We had simply this concept that even if we lose this ship, it's 6 auto turrets, which people do not collect even, because we didn't collect this auto turrets because they were useless. So yeah, we had this, you know, goal to damage people, to just sneak by and damage people. And how was it done? It was quite simple. I saw in some of previous videos how packet looks, but packet has something like MX, MY. Sorry if I use Polish names for the letters, but I'm not good with alphabet and numbers in English. So we would simply send packet, every single packet. There are 2 states, gunner master, which has helm, and gunner slave, which has turret controller. And we would take simply slave MX equal to this master, clone a copy from master, his position, mouse position, and all would point in one, you know, in one direction. So this way we were able to damage many ships, but we wouldn't kill someone completely. No, that was never a goal. It was about you know, making them fear to go out with big ships, because we could come with this cheap ship which is worth almost nothing and damage them. Later we would get some loaders, some pushers, but it was loot from other ships. We started with simply this shitty ships, and we tried to get banned. You can see it, here are dates. 1 second. I will go back, all the way back to first. I don't remember when it was first attack, but you can see this is 19, and it took 1 week, 2 weeks. First we tried, you know, to avoid ban. Maybe avoid is hard, too big word, because we didn't do anything, you know, crazy. We would simply attack, log out. But I think Kok simply had no ban back then, so he couldn't ban us. So yeah, you can see we got damaged. Maybe we lost something, I don't know. But what we can lose, there is not much to lose. People would, this value of this ship is something like $3.5, and we damage ship which are worth, you know, $100,000. That was the goal. So they would lose like minus $10,000 because it's hard to repair ship, or they would lose more flags, loaders, etc. And we risked only that much, because even losing, you know, some loaders here, it was so annoying to rebuild. You can see here is some remote turrets missing, probably somewhere loader, but also they didn't take that much damage. Iron Man was our favorite target because he would keep going out. He didn't escape. And you know, later we would improve this design because we got loaders, so we could shoot longer, and also easier. It was easier for us to farm, etc. So it was cool. Also, a bit after we made this Katyusha ships, Kok would change how thrusters work. So it also improved our ships, which was weird. Yeah, you can see we got damaged, killed. Some people call this we were killed, you know, because we lost something like 2 auto turrets. Yeah, you can see how much he lost, how much we lost. We almost nothing, because it's hard to lose for us something. Something. And you can see still March, so we didn't get banned yet. And I repeat this, we didn't try to avoid the ban, we tried to get banned. We tried to play, longer with this Katyusha, try to damage people, etc. But I don't know, COG was waiting like few days before we get banned. People try to copy this design, but I don't. Okay, maybe I'm a guy who don't have enough friends to play this game, but I don't understand how there are ships with 20 crew and they cannot organize, few people to use turrets, because it really was strong damage, and you need like few people to use turrets and maybe one guy to reload ship. And you can see, I think this is Iron Man. Yeah, Iron Man after losing multiple loaders, multiple remote turrets, and they will have, few minutes before they can go out. Hackers Online. Yeah, we would change nicks for people who were whining the most. I think again Iron Man damaged. What is it? Videos with this. Cool. Yeah, fairy tale anime. This was the guy I called Alkvin. I don't know if it was his name or whatever, but this was the guy who would tell, if you try to fight anyone, stop, what the fuck, he's my friend, stop it, don't attack him. And we would join sometimes to check what's going on in Drednot, and he would still try to stop everyone from fighting, peace and love. Yeah, you can see they fly, together. Yeah, cool. Okay. Still not bound. Yeah, rename to this Alkfin ship. So I think we weren't that bad when we played with fighter, because I remember there was some guy following us and collecting loot for us, etc. So it was weird. Because there were episodes when we tried to play and we failed, to win player versus player. So we changed, to, for example, Katyusha, but I think we weren't that unsuccessful. Okay, but what's going on? Not much. So it's still March, so I think we still didn't get banned. This was with ship, armored to transport metal and explosive. Yeah. People trying to get something from Greenbot. Yeah, race to get 1 flags. This is, I remember this. I try to solve how to make crossing. Yeah, ship. This is after changing that I produce ammo on this ship without using without using tanker. Hacker with autos. I mean, it took 10 days and we weren't we weren't banned, and it took 10 days. Here is, I think this is MP or something like this, so yeah. And he was bragging that he damaged or killed us or something like this, but yeah. Later on Discord. Great. I don't know, some random ship. So I will stop soon, because soon we will get banned, and we will skip to next month or something like this, and I will need to take a break to get more tea. Katyusha still alive after, you know, that long, like 11 days. So it was so obvious that we were cheating. We recorded videos. I don't know if we released these videos after or before ban, but it was so hard to get banned. Yeah. Almost 2 weeks later, we are still alive. This is my friend trying to add